Retro Ghetto.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Retro Ghetto. So I recently went out to some of my favourite shops in the entire country with the sole purpose of trying to find rare, unique items for my Xbox 360 collection. I found some absolute bangers which we're going to get to on this video, but one of the games I wasn't able to find is the most expensive game on the system currently, and that is where we get to the CEX lottery element of this video. We're going to be opening that towards the end of the video, but before that, we're going to kick off this hunt at the fantastic Vintage Gamer in Hales Owen.
Okay, so here we are. I'm in the West Midlands. You know I've got to go and see one of my favourite shops, Vintage Gamer. Let's go.
There's not many shops I prefer to hunt than Vintage Gamer, just absolutely stacked, floor to ceiling, wall to wall of just video game goodness. I don't think there's anywhere in the country that has got such densely populated games in every single room, and I always love digging through it, and this day was no exception. However, I was trying to be strict. I was trying to limit myself just to 360 goodness, and I did find one of the rarer 360 titles that I've been after, and that is Bullet Witch. This is a 2007 release third-person shooter developed by Caviar, set in a post-apocalyptic Earth. The story follows the witch Alicia Klaus as she hunts a powerful demon. Players control Alicia through linear levels, using her gun to fire multiple types of ammunition at humanoids and demonoid enemies. This game received mixed to average reviews. You're looking at sort of around 6 to 6.5s out of 10 across the board on this one. This game failed to sell well here in the UK. It never made any sort of impression on the gaming charts at all, and that could go to explain its scarcity and now its increase in value. It's currently sat at £15 at CEX, but it's never in stock. You'll do very well to find a copy for that price. I got this for £25, and looking at eBay sold listings, that's a very good price currently, especially when this game seems to be continuing to go up in value, as does most of the Xbox 360 catalogue currently. One that I'm really intrigued by, one that I'm really looking forward to playing. We're going to be doing like a big 360 day here soon. I'm going to play through some of the back catalogue that I've gotten. This is quite high on my to play list, so let me know in the comment section if you played this one. And yeah, it was a fantastic start to the hunt, and from the wonderful Vintage Gamer we headed over to Old School Gaming. So as you've just seen, amazing stock levels of Xbox 360 old school gaming, and the first piece that I found was arguably my find of the day. Absolutely delighted with this one. This is one of them things that's been on my radar for quite some time, but very uncommon. You never see it, it's never in stock at CEX, and that is the collector's edition of Fear 3. So Fear 3, or First Encounter Assault Recon 3 to give it its full title, was 2011 Day One studio developed first-person psychological horror shooter. The game takes place 9 months after the second entry, and it came out to largely mixed to positive reviews. I think from the reviews I've looked at, they basically said that it's a good game, but I think it's failed to live up to the heights of the first entry. The first Fear game seems to be the favourite amongst the fans, and I don't think this one quite hit that mark. But this collector's edition, like I say, this is something I've been after for quite some time, and you'll know why by looking at it. This is everything that I enjoy in collector's editions and everything I enjoy displaying in my Xbox 360 area, which has fast become one of my favourite video game collections to display here in the 3.0. I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. I love the green on the spines, and I just love how varied and wonderful the collector's editions of this era were. And this is right up there, right? It's got a window, it displays this very macabre, very strange figure on the inside of it. Also comes with a really nice steelbook. Just fantastic imagery and artwork throughout, and I cannot wait to get this housed in the 360 area on Sunday's vlog. Yeah, absolutely love everything about this, and this has become a very rare collector's edition, simply because it's never in stock at CEX. It's currently £60, but like I say, never in stock. On eBay, I took to eBay to look for what the game was currently being listed at and what it was sold for, and there was no listings or sold items here in the UK that I could find on eBay, which goes to show you how uncommon this one's become. The last sold item I could find was of an Australian release, and that was over £90, so yeah, I managed to pick this up for £55. Absolutely delighted with that, but this would not be the rarest 360 item that I would find at old school gaming.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because that's Mario, but with a green top on. Look at there's some, I love things like that. The faker the better, right? You get to that point as a collector, don't you? Where it's just weird stuff.
So there's no way to definitively know what the rarest standard version of a game on any given system is, but if I had to hazard a guess based on rarity and price, I would say it was this one. This game is currently the third most expensive CEX standard copy of a game at £70. But it's never in stock. You're not going to see it at the CEX stock anytime soon. I've had a saved alert for a long time, and if you look to eBay, you're looking at probably about £85 for this game now. So yeah, it's right up there in terms of value and scarcity. Also, it's become infamous, synonymous with Xbox 360 collecting. Now, I've had so many conversations with people where I've told them that I'm actively collecting for 360, and they've said to me, do you own this game? It's like, yeah, it's like that white unicorn. It's like that thing that every 360 collector wants in their collection. And when I saw a copy of this sat at Old School Gaming, I knew I had to have it. And that is My Horse and Me Too. Oh, what am I doing with my life? This is a 2008 racing video game developed by Tate Interactive. There isn't much to say about this one, really, let's be honest. This is very much a collector's purchase. I got it for an amazing price of £55, and yeah, I think over time this game is going to become well over £100. Who knows how far it's going to go, because like I say, the way Xbox 360 prices are going at the moment, and this being one of the most sought after amongst collectors, I don't know why, okay? I don't make the rules. I don't know why My Horse and Me Too has become this, like I say, this infamous thing that it's become. It's almost taken on a life of its own amongst collectors, right? But all I know is I'd rather buy it now than wish I had at some point, especially for a fantastic price of £55. So, yeah, what is there to say about it other than, if you want to see me play this, like this video. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will sit down and I will do my best to play through this on a future vlog. So, yeah, like the video or don't. I don't mind. Honestly, I really don't mind. But yeah, My Horse and Me Too. There it is. Right, okay, so firstly, massive shout out to both Vintage Gamer and Old School Gaming. Like I say, two of my favourite shops in the entire country. Massive shout out to them for hospitality. If you're ever in the West Midlands, don't hesitate to make sure you go there. You will not regret it. But now it's time to move on to the CEX lottery element of this video. Now in here I've got the most expensive video game currently available for the Xbox 360. We're talking standard copies of the game, not collector's editions or anything like that. So yeah, this is a game that I've been after for quite some time. And currently clocking in at £90. So we're getting very close to the first £100 standard edition game at CEX. Right, I mean, what else is there to say? Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's open it. That game is, looks in decent condition, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This is a 2008 action-adventure game with similar open-world exploration gameplay of Spider-Man 2 and 3, which came before it. When a deadly symbiote invasion devastates the streets of New York City, only Spider-Man can seize control and bring the city to salvation. Throughout the story, you can switch between the agile red suit and the more powerful black suited Spider-Man, and which fellow Marvel characters you want to ally with is up to you. You can choose throughout the game, and you can also choose which of Spider-Man's abilities you want to upgrade. So one of the key things about this game is that you can kind of tailor it to the way in which you want to play. I think it kind of was built upon it being like a unique experience based on your desired way of playing through the game. But yeah, Spider-Man Web of Shadows came out generally to quite favourable reviews, looking at probably about 7 out of 10s across the board. And at the time, it was cited as being one of the better Spider-Man releases to date. One of the reviews I read did say, though, however, whilst it might be one of the best Spider-Man games to date, that is quite a damning representation of the Spider-Man games which came before it. So read into that what you will. But with this being a huge franchise, everyone loves Spider-Man, right? Everyone bought a 360. I don't know why this game's become rare. I can't find that information out. So if you know why this game has become such an expensive title, let me know in the comment section below, because yeah, seemingly from where I'm sitting, this is something which should never have become a £90 game. However, let's look at the condition of this, shall we? Because this looks absolutely fantastic, like mint. Now, when it comes to condition with 360 games, it's not like Nintendo cardboard. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, there's a slight crease. But this genuinely looks brand new. It looks like it's not been touched. So really it all comes down to now if there's a manual inside. It feels heavy, but I don't even know actually if this game should have a manual. I didn't check, which I should have done. Right, it does have a manual. And once again, it looks mint. So if you're going to spend this much money on an Xbox 360 game, get one that's mint, right? So yeah, really, really happy with that. You can't ask for much more in terms of condition. Like I say, it doesn't look like it's been played. So yeah, delighted to be able to say that I can add the most expensive Xbox 360 game to the collection. And for me, this now kickstarts something which I've wanted to do for quite some time. I've been wanting to complete the subset of Spider-Man games for my collection for a while now. It's just one of them things that I've just never given much precedent to. But I believe there's 7 Spider-Man games on the 360, and I think this makes 4. So we're well on the way now. We're over halfway, right, to getting that complete subset. So over the next few weeks, I'll be adding the other 3 that I need, and hopefully we can have the full Spider-Man collection displayed with the Xbox 360 collection in due course. So yeah, man, absolutely delighted with all my additions. And guys, let me know in the comment section below which of my pickups today was your favourite, and why is it My Horse and Me Too? In all seriousness though, I am kind of intrigued to play that one, right? So make sure you like this video if you want to see me play it, and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep abreast of my Xbox 360 journey. I'm so passionate about collecting for this console, as I have been for the last few years, and yeah, just buoyed by how the display looks. I'm sitting now in front of it, and yeah, I think I've said it before, of all the systems in here and all the fantastic libraries of games I'm able to amass over the last decade or so of collecting. I genuinely think the Xbox 360 is the best collection to look at. Aesthetically, I just think it's so pleasing on the eye, and absolutely loving it. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of that. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Play your games, keep it retro. I'll see you in a bit. Take care. Yeah, man. Love that. Love that.
You're watching the Retro Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Ghetto!
Yeah.
Lock into the retro ghetto. Come on,